We see this as the cost of doing business because only with their help that can ensure that we are buying something that is worth investing in and there is no trouble that would pop up unforeseen in the future. Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm Elsie and today's topic is how to do due diligence on property at auction. So first of all, it might seem very brainless for some people, but make sure you make it for the viewing. Some people, they bid on properties that they have never viewed, they have never seen before, and they bid on it just because it's cheap. It could also happen that you are investing far away from where you live. Maybe you're living in London and you're looking at bidding on a property in Liverpool and you have never seen it, you have never gone for any viewing. There is no one on the grounds in Liverpool to view the property for you and you're still bidding on the property just because it's cheap. We wouldn't do that. That is a hard and fast rule for us that we would always make sure that we view the property that we are going to bid on at auction. It might surprise you sometimes. You might end up buying a property that has been given notice by the council to get torn down, or the photo on the listing shows a facade of a property and there is actually nothing at the back of the property. It might got torn down due to structural issues. There are just so many things that you can see when you go into a property for viewing. If you are knowledgeable enough, you can see if there are cracks in the building, if something is damp, or if there is wood rot, or if there is structural issues. These are the things that can be picked up at a viewing, and if you don't go and see a property and you're just bidding blindly at the auction, it's quite a risk and I would say it's quite a gamble, so make sure you go for the viewing. The second point is, if you could, try your very best when you make it for the viewing, bring along a builder that you have been working with for some time, or bring along your surveyor. So quotes can be done on the spot on the same day, or a survey can be done on the very same day during the viewing. Many auction viewings that we have been onto, they are block viewings. Under normal circumstances, there will be a lot of people walking around in the house. Most of the experienced investors you would see in walking around in the house would be there either with their builder or their surveyor. Make sure you bring one of them along. That would help reduce the risk of buying something that might need a lot more work than you expect it to be. Luckily, we have bought 2 properties from auction without having to do that, but because of all the experiences that we have built up along the years, we could walk into something and pick out things that a surveyor or a builder would pick out. We could take the risk, so we could bid on a property just by going to the viewing ourselves. But if you are just starting out buying property at auction, I wouldn't recommend that. At least bring someone who can give you a professional opinion on the property along with you. So the third point is always get a solicitor to look through the legal pack. When you're looking to buy something at auction, there will always be a legal pack available for you a few weeks or at least a few days before the auction. So if you could download all the PDFs, all the document that has been provided to you and send it over to your solicitor to have a quick look over the title and the searches and being able to point out to you some issues potentially in the title. Something similar happened to us before on a property that we shortlisted at an auction. We sent over the legal pack to our solicitors and our solicitors flagged up some issues that we were not really satisfied with, so we did not continue with the purchase of the property. Subsequently, someone won the auction on that property. They ended up buying it. However, a few weeks later, we saw it back on the market. So clearly someone hasn't done their homework and bought it without having a solicitor going through the legal pack. So highly recommend anyone to work with a solicitor to look through the legal pack. You might have to pay a bit of fee to your solicitor for their time to help you look through the legal pack, but we see this as the cost of doing business because only with their help that can ensure that we are buying something that is worth investing in and there is no trouble that would pop up unforeseen in the future. We would be happy to pay a solicitor for their time to give us and their professional opinion. If you have found this video helpful, give us a like. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified when we post new videos. See you on the next one. Bye!